Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday the 3rd of October. I'm Gary Peer.
I'm Sally Zellman.
I'm Darren Crongold.
Absolutely, you are Darren Crongold, you are Sally Zellman, and here we are in this incredible property right in the heart of, well, BENTLEIGH, ELSTERNWICK, East St Kilda. Got many addresses, hasn't it really, or it's known by many addresses. But firstly, welcome to the show, Sally.
Thank you.
Welcome, Darren.
Thank you.
I don't know if we've ever had all three of us on together.
No, I don't think we
It's
have.
about time, high time, because we've
Where's
certainly got a
Phil?
lot of history. Phil's not well, actually.
What's
He's
wrong?
not well at the
Yeah.
moment.
Got
He's
his man cold.
Flu, you got a man cold.
Man cold.
You know what? He feels very fit, but he's always sick. What is that? I tell you what, you know.
Pretends to be fit.
Well, no, he is fit, but I don't think fitness.
I'm joking.
I don't think fitness helps you with.
man
It
cold.
tends to be that the fittest people are the ones that are always getting crook, whereas the unfit ones.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
us.
Something we
like,
said
like
about
us,
that.
like us three.
I don't know about that, but yes, I do know that. You're right. Well, we've got no auctions to talk about, but we do have the mighty Tigers.
I was there.
How about that? How about that? How about the Tigers? What an incredible game, an unbelievable game. Look, you're allowed to have a Saturday off. And an incredible, it was a quiet weekend, we'll say, no auctions. But I did say, I'm not sure if we can go back to previous episodes, but I did say when we got the finals, I was on, when they was down to 8, I was on the Tigers army. I was
There you go. There you go.
Love the Tigers.
Well, I heard the game on the TV was not as great as what it was there. The atmosphere there was unbelievable
Electrifying.
with the fans going nuts. It was actually quite exciting to hear and watch. But great grand final. Well done, Tigers.
An interesting day, a day full of conflict for many people because it was the Jewish Day of Atonement.
Yeah, sure.
And then it was also the grand final day,
Yes.
so there was no auctions on.
Nope.
We had just a few skeleton open for inspections because no one's really around. No. And Sunday, of course, was a busy day for us.
Back to normal.
Back to normal, and this weekend very much back on track. In
Back
fact,
on
it's
track.
always grand final on. That's the real, I reckon the real spring frenzy comes
That's
in
where
the next...
it all starts.
We have a
Next
few
8 weeks.
interruptions with races,
Yeah.
but it really doesn't hold anything up.
You're
It
right.
just goes
Yeah.
steamrolling to the end of the year
Other
now.
than that weekend, you're right. Now, these two guys over here on my left and right, they happen to be responsible for most of the prestige sales in the area. So let's talk a bit about the prestige market. Sal, what have you got a feeling about?
Well, we've had some fabulous results
We
of
have.
recent, really good.
Yeah,
As a
great.
matter of fact, I'm going to tell you about one that Darren and
Go
I
on,
put
you
together.
tell us.
It was phenomenal. It was
Okay.
absolutely phenomenal. It all
Amazing.
started in 2009.
Yes,
when
that's
we
right.
first met this particular person.
That was selling,
And Darren had a buyer, I had the vendor, and we sold. I think it's a record, isn't
We
it?
started putting this deal together in June this year.
Yes.
And it's taken us till last Monday to wrap it up.
So June this year, 8 years in the making.
Yes.
But a sale that was in North Caulfield. We can't mention the address, unfortunately.
Can't
and
say
the
the
vendor
street.
doesn't want to be mentioned, but we can't say the street. But we can say it was sold in excess of $6 million.
Yep.
That was
For land.
For
amazing.
pretty much land.
To build one
So
home.
that's what's going on in and around the prestige market. It's one of your recent achievements. Overall, vibe of the market, the
Good.
feel at the top end,
Good.
still
Good.
solid,
Yep.
still good.
Yep.
Probably not as much stock
No,
around.
a bit
as we're
limited
hoping.
in stock level, but we've got buys, so we're working with what we've got. We need more.
We do need more. So if you're a seller out there at the prestige end,
We've got the people.
We've got
Yeah,
the buyers.
got the buyers.
It's a matter of getting onto the market and doing it quickly. There's not a lot of time left. But even if you're not at the prestige end, for all those people think of selling, we've got this little short
Yeah.
avenue of time. It's what I call trade season this year because this is
Yeah.
the busiest time of the year,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
I mean, I don't think we ever make more sales in these next 8 weeks.
The
would
next
you agree?
few were
At any
absolutely.
But we've got
particular-
2 or 3 beauties coming towards the end
got
of the
some
year
beauties.
that I think
Some
are
rippers.
the rippers
Yeah.
for Caulfield that the buyers are going to love them.
Yep.
So we'll be excited once we bring them out and start marketing. We'll be
They're good
excited to
homes,
see the
aren't
buyers
they?
come and see
Yeah.
them and see what they
I
say. So it'll be
agree.
great.
So get on your roller skates
Yep.
and get ready for a big close to 2017. It feels like it just opened. It's amazing.
I know.
We're
Yeah, I know.
close.
It's
It's
flying.
just
It's
gone
flying.
so quick.
I want to talk a bit about methods of sale, types of sale today in the show. We don't have any auctions to review, so we've got a bit of a theme going on because we are right here in a property that we're going to review shortly. But let's talk about the
Sure.
method of sale. We are here under an Expressions of Interest campaign. Why are we doing Expressions of Interest?
Why we're doing an expression of interest on this one is it's a little bit different.
Yep.
We love our auctions, but some vendors are a little bit funny with it. So we go another path where we have an expression of interest. We have a closing date for this one on the 11th of October. So it's a similar system as you started up with the open for inspections,
Yep.
but when you get to the end, it's not a public arena for the buyers to stand around in the home. Some vendors are different,
Yep.
and we'll have a situation where they'll come and see us, sit down, and we'll start negotiating.
It'll be a negotiation at the close of a certain time, so it still has that deadline,
Yes.
doesn't it?
It does, but can I just say,
Yeah.
I like auction.
Yes,
I
you do.
think auction is the way to go.
Yep.
It's transparent, everyone gets to see what's going on, who's bidding, what's happening, and it's on the day, you know, if you've got you bring
Bit of
your checkbook,
adrenaline pumping.
you come, and yeah, exactly. And I think people give its best at that moment.
But
So that's my
yeah,
view.
okay.
Yeah.
And then you talk about, you know, you've got auction, you've got private sale, you've got
Of
expression of
course.
interest, but then you've also got this kind of off-market sale. So the big sale that we've talked about
Yes.
was actually an off-market
That's
transaction.
right.
It was,
So
yes.
how does that work, Sal?
Well, we were very fortunate that, I mean, it was a long time in the making, but
Yep.
Darren had the buyer.
Yep.
He had the up his sleeve, and we
So
there's no
there's
point in
times,
doing it. We
so
had
there's
to do it.
times where a genuine buyer will
Yes.
be registered, Darren or you, or will it
And
be
it
on our
suited
database?
The vendor.
The
It
vendor,
suited
the vendor will want to have
She didn't want to go public. She
No
didn't
campaign.
want people. No campaign.
No money
No
spent,
money,
no
no
advertising.
There's no one
boards.
walking
Yeah.
through the house,
Okay.
basically.
So it was a discreet situation. So I
Very
guess
discreet.
for those vendors out there, and also for those buyers, I mean, some buyers like buying off market.
Yeah.
If they can get the
It's
right
all
opportunity.
different, yeah.
Some buyers like buying before auction. Some buyers really like the transparency, like say it's an auction. I mean, I'd like to say and think, and without blowing our horn, we do have the best auctioneers. We're well known for that.
Absolutely.
So our first instinct is let's go auction and do
Yeah.
the show. But some people also, some vendors, they want the discretion.
That's right.
They don't want the whole show. And whilst we're having to bring them a show and do it well, we can do just as well this way if that's what a vendor wants.
I call it the sale, where they don't really even want the neighbours to know what's going on,
It can
because a
happen
lot
too.
of people are very private.
That's not the expression of interest now. We're talking about the
No, I'm
off-market.
talking about off-market,
The off-market
absolutely
sale.
off-market,
Yeah,
yeah,
fair enough.
100%.
So interesting, and I guess if you are thinking of selling and you do want to do it differently, we can have
Yeah.
great success this way. We had some really incredible actual expression of interest results. We've had
Oh, we
Yes, in the
have.
last month we have
in the
had
last
some
month,
great.
even not so long ago in Kooyong Road, it was another record sale of expression of interest. So we can do it that way. Every vendor has a different focus, and I guess good real estate agents accommodate
We
whichever
do,
way you
we
go
accommodate.
and give people what they want. But we also have to say, well, look, this is our
Sure.
recommendation and thoughts.
And we've had a few off-market sales in the last couple of months at the top end.
Yep.
Again, like Sally says, discretion sales,
Yeah.
and it happens. It happens throughout the year with us all the
So
time.
there are wins and losses both ways, I suppose. You can never do the same sale two different ways.
No.
Sometimes you can have an auction and someone will say, oh, maybe we should have gone
Yeah.
that
Yes,
way, or the
yeah.
buyer say, well, maybe we should have bought. And then if you go expression of interest, we've had, I think often, it's fair to say, we've had expression of interest and the vendor turned around later in the campaign and said, you know what? We
Correct.
probably should have gone to
That's
auction.
it, yeah,
So,
we've heard that
we've
plenty
had
of
that
times,
too.
yeah.
Anyway, whichever way you want to go, if there's a prestige property, these two and their team of
We have a
6
great team.
are
big
able to
team.
accommodate and help you have a big team and a very well functioning team and a very stable team too,
Yep.
by the way. It's unusual in the
Been
real estate
together,
industry, isn't it? When
yeah.
people move around, well, firstly, we've been together,
Wow.
Yeah.
Hang
all of
on,
us.
can I
for-
just say,
yeah.
Darren and I, we've been together for what, 15
15
years?
15 years.
And
You've been with me how long?
25
You've
nearly.
been with
I've
Ella
got to tell
over
you
20?
something that
Yeah.
Darren and I have
Yeah.
never had an argument. So I think
No.
that's pretty good. Not
I
with our
reckon-
own spouses,
Yeah.
it's different.
there's a big one coming. They're too.
We've
Strap yourselves in, it's going to be a big one when it
No, we've
comes.
never had an argument.
Yeah.
We're very obliging to each other,
Very
and
good.
we're very helpful to each other. And I think that's what's the secret
you
to
know
our
what? At the end of the
success.
day, having worked with you both for over
Yeah,
20 years,
yes.
you've both got your strengths and weaknesses, and I think you complement each other well.
Exactly.
Yep.
And, it's funny at an open for inspection where these two are. Someone will walk straight up and want to talk to Darren, or they'll walk straight up and want to talk to
Yeah,
Sally.
yeah.
So I think that teamwork
super,
definitely works
yeah.
well. Of course, you've got an amazing admin
Support team.
campaign coordinator,
Yeah.
Lisa,
They make
who
us
puts
look
everything
good.
together.
She
She's been
makes
with
us
how
look
long has she
great.
been with us for? Also
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, 8
So
years.
she's-
And Daniel's been
Yesterday.
with us for 7.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Adam's been part of 3 years
Yes,
now, and we've got
that's right.
another young guy who's just started earlier on
He's
this
done.
year.
Lovely.
He's done, who I think has got
He's doing
a
well.
big future in real estate. So
Yeah.
So it's always nice to
We're
see
good
the
team.
young ones coming through as well. I always enjoy seeing that as well, because us old veterans, we've still got a bit of
Getting
kick
old.
left, but we've got to bring on the next ones.
And bite.
Kick and bite.
I got plenty of youth in me. Don't
Exactly
worry
right,
about
and
that.
plenty of bite as well.
Plenty of youth here.
Yeah, very. You're the same. Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about not youth right now. That's obvious to everybody watching. Let's talk about where we are. We are in a great street, Quatter Avenue, and this is my hood because I grew up a few streets away.
You worked
and
around here too,
I worked
didn't
in the strip just over there in the local milk bar for Sue and Mike Christofides, who still, by the way, run and own that milk bar. You wouldn't believe it. So now we're going back over 40 years or so since I worked for them. I am showing my age, but I think this village of Ripponlea is quite extraordinary because it's a really nice, eclectic community. It's got look the most varied. I mean, you've got some very Orthodox Jewish people. You've got some sort of alternative people. You've got some Bentleys. You've got some hippies. You've got some families. You've got you've just got the best and most exciting, interesting mix of people. It's a great vibe. And how about this strip? It is. It's Williamsburg. It's got that kind of vibe to it. But you've got Attica Restaurant just a few stores away from here, which is one of the best.
For a quick meal.
Well, I don't think this quick meal place. You've got to book 3 months in advance, and I think it's going to set you back plenty. But what an incredible world-renowned restaurant.
Sure.
An international renown. You've got great cafes like the Food and Wine Bar. You've got Miss Rubens? Miss Rubens, where you can go and get some schnitzel and some soup. Anyway, we are in 14 Quatter Avenue. This is an extraordinary home. You would never know this is here. I think part of the beauty of this home is the fact that you've got a modest but attractive facade, and then you walk inside and it's just blows your mind.
Incredible home.
Take us through and tell us a bit about this one, guys.
Okay, so it's an amazing period home, and when you walk into the front door, it just changes dramatically from the street. It's got up to 6 bedrooms. It's got great living areas, beautiful back garden, in-ground pool, and a cabana area. But it's just got a very good. It's got a fantastic kitchen because the owner here, the husband's a chef, and he runs restaurants, and a very well-known chef. And he also used to teach cooking in here, so you can see behind us when you see the video of the amazing kitchen that there is. So it offers a lot to a lifestyle behind the facade.
So does the buyer here get some recipes thrown into the deal?
We'll have to speak to the owner. Maybe, I'm sure he will do that.
We've also got, it's okay.
We can
also got a fascinating wife.
Yes, the wife.
So this is the most fascinating couple. And look, real estate it's about property, but it's really about people, isn't it? Because if you look up the road that direction, only a few streets, we've got the block going on, which is a show, I reckon, about people with property in it, really, isn't it? In many ways. But that's coming up very soon, and stay tuned for the block, by the way, because we're going to be all over that, and it's all going to happen very quickly. But let's talk about the wife here, Darren, because that's a great story as well.
So she's a therapist. She worked from home. She's actually was my therapist to stop me from smoking.
Amongst other things.
And also a few other clients of mine she's helped. So she's very well known.
She's an extraordinary lady.
Extraordinary. She's been a personal trainer.
This guy, I don't mind saying right now, this guy was a really addicted smoker. Seriously addicted smoker. And you'd come to an inspection, you go, how was it, Darren? The menthol so you did the best with the laws and sprays. And one smoker can tell another one. As a former smoker myself, but cold turkey after you've met with her?
No, haven't had a cigarette since March 2015. And I've never had the desire to have another one since I've seen her and had that one hit one day. One session only for me.
One session,
which is quite amazing.
It's turning into a commercial for the vendor.
Does she do it for food?
She does. She actually does it for weight and everything else.
Me too.
I think we all should.
What about, she's going to get us off Macca's forever? Haven't had Macca's for a long time. G. Philip's going to give us a hard time.
Shocking. He's
talking about smoking McDonald's. He's going to never, ever go away again. This property in Quatter, and you're right, Darren, it is extraordinary. And this back garden that we're looking over with this incredible pool and fantastic cabana. I mean, we've got a little oasis in the middle of the most cosmopolitan part of town. 14 Quatter. It is an expression of interest. It does close on the 11th of October, I think, which is very close next week.
Wednesday.
So if you haven't had a chance to see through and you want to see
the
most extraordinary property, come along.
Thursday, Saturday and Sunday we're here, 11:30 to 12 on Thursday, and then the times on the weekend, see as advertised, we'll be here.
Thank you very much. Being sold by expression of interest. So there you go. One of the many methods of which we are very happy to accommodate our vendors and buyers accordingly. let's talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend, because we do have a weekend of auctions. We're back in town. It's not a big and busy one, but still 10 quality properties going up and some real quality amongst them. Shall we review them, guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's get into it. We start off Saturday with double auction action. Sally, we're going to be in Lansdowne Road. What a great address. Love this apartment. Love this street. Take us through this property.
This one's a classic. This one's a beautiful apartment, 2 bedrooms, nice big living room with a fabulous balcony. So I think that's what everyone looks for today.
Absolutely,
isn't it? A big
I agree
balcony.
with you, Sal, and a good floor plan.
Fabulous.
That's got it all here. And Nikki Genova and Olga, her assistant, who's just
Great.
joined us, which is lovely to see her name on a property.
Yes.
You're looking forward to bringing that one to the market, and I know that Jeremy Rosens is looking forward to auctioning it. We move on to 10:30 to Stratford Avenue. This one's in Bentley East, and Bentley East is a suburb that's going places, Sally. It just keeps going up in value all the time.
Doesn't
More
it?
and more people want to get in there,
Yeah.
and this is one of the few affordable opportunities that around that 1, 2, 1, 3 you can get into the Bentley East market. A block of land, 663 square metres, with this terrific brick home. And of course, it's got some granny flats. And I think the other thing that's interesting is you could possibly build up here. I'm not sure, because never ever say what you can do, but you could possibly build up and get a view of the park, because the park is right there, the McKinnon and Bailey Reserve. So certainly that's another fantastic opportunity right in the heart of Bentley East. We move on at 11:30 down to this apartment in Alma Road, 14 at 401. We've sold in this block many times over the years, right up the top of Alma Road, in the Paris end of Alma Road.
That's right.
Not far from Hawthorne and Dandenong Road. Take us through this one. It's got a great floor plan, isn't it?
Yeah, great floor plan, fantastic 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car spot. And it's a lovely looking block from the street. It's a fully renovated, got great floorboards, renovated red kitchen, which looks very interesting. And it's very close to Glenferrie Road, Malvern Central, great strip there, and the vicinity of Dandenong Road and Hawthorne Road, you said, and transport. So
It's a
great
beauty.
position.
Sally, it's a few weeks to the Caulfield Cup, and if you're living in Canbrook Road, you can just walk across the road and enjoy it. Take us through this terrific apartment that goes off at 11:30 in Canbrook Road.
It's another really good one, a 2 bedroom with a lounge and dining room combined, in a fabulous position on here with a garage as well. Excellent.
Hard to get a lock-up garage, and I love
Indeed.
that very, very big lounge dining room. That one's at 11:30. Simon Radolnik's going to be auctioning that one, guys.
Oh, he's good.
He does a terrific job. Our last auction on Saturday, we're finishing very early. We just won't know what to do with ourselves, although there's plenty open for inspection still. But at 12:30, Jeremy Rosens brings a curtain down at our auction at 13 Larch Street. Now, this is a fantastic period home, and really entry level in terms of getting into the market, around that $1 million, or a little bit over, I should say. But this one, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a very, very pretty period home, with a really nice and seemingly beautiful private back garden with studio. This is an excellent, excellent opportunity. 12:30 on Saturday brings down the curtain. Guys, Sunday 11:30, we do have double auction action. We're looking forward to auctioning this property in Anderson Street. Looks like it's been very popular. One at 15 Anderson Street. This one, Jeremy Rosens auctions, and we're very excited about it. Take us through it, Darren. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, this is a great apartment. It's a large apartment. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car spot. I love these blocks. They've got huge lounge dining. It's got a renovated kitchen. It should go very well. They always do go well. And the boys, Daniel and Jeremy, are looking for a great result here. So good luck.
We all join forces at 11:30 a.m. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Sally, at this terrific property.
I know, it's a great
just,
one.
it's actually just the next street. Sometimes you know what happens when you're in a
Yes.
street apart and you have the auction at the same time. Sometimes the speakers get mixed up. So the worst thing is when the bidding is coming through for another one, the auction is telling you,
we don't
you
want
don't want to
that.
get the price mixed up. I'm sure we won't, but this one's just around the corner from Anderson Street, off Anderson Street, in fact, in Newland Street. Sally, I'm auctioning this one with you.
Exactly.
I know you've enjoyed working on this property.
I've loved
Take
working
us
on
through
this
it.
one. This is a great little 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's a nice first time buyers or somebody starting off wants to move out of home. It's a great little villa.
Sparkling kitchen and a
Excellent.
single level villa cell.
Yes, it certainly
good
is.
opportunity, and something that is
And a
very hard to
garage.
get. I reckon single level villa with a garage is as good as it gets.
It's
in
good.
investment
Yeah,
day.
great
Front
investment.
unit,
Great
right
opportunity.
in the front of
So
the street.
what might be interesting to viewers as well is that you guys are selling stuff in all
sell
price ranges
everything.
too.
Yeah,
Some
all
people think,
prices.
oh, you'll only sell the
No,
prestige.
we sell everything.
And even though you're responsible, I think for 70-80% of the prestige sales in and around the Caulfield central area, you're selling all stuff at
Yeah.
the price range is good. So get on board no matter what you've got for these guys to help you out with. Lindock Avenue, talking about prestige
love
properties.
this place.
How about this property in Lindock
Oh,
Avenue? Now this
amazing.
is
Stunning.
one of the most phenomenal offerings.
Best apartment, penthouse apartment we're going to offer.
It is an incredible property. 12:30 on Sunday. One of 2 auctions. So excited to be bringing this to the market.
Can I, you know, this one has got the most amazing
Ridiculous.
city views.
Yes.
Amazing.
Like, you know how in
just don't
Sydney
get
they have
views
the
in Melbourne,
Harbour
do you?
Bridge?
No,
Well, this
exactly
has
right.
got city views.
It
You can
has.
actually see St Kilda Junction.
You can't see the Harbour Bridge though, can you?
No, you can't, but that's what people look
Very
for,
good.
and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The property itself has been exceptionally well done. It's got great accommodation.
It's 4 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms and a study,
Study, yep.
exactly,
Yeah,
or
3
4
or 4
bedrooms.
bedrooms, yep.
2 fabulous terraces. One, I say, where you can have a coffee and a bagel in the morning and
Breakfast
a glass
on
of
that
Chardonnay in the afternoon.
that's right.
Sounds like
Stunning.
a good combination. Of course, Lyndoch is one of the best streets in St Kilda East. It's known
It's
for its
stunning,
prestige
this
Has
homes.
an elevator all the way up to the apartment from the basement.
Yeah.
There's 3 bathrooms.
Everything.
Beautiful.
It's the one with the lot.
The lot,
The lot.
exactly.
One with the lot.
Extraordinary
Yeah,
offering.
yeah.
It's a
Yep.
combination of
Wish we had a few more like this.
Daniel Reese, Sally,
Yes.
Darren and Philip all getting involved.
Yes.
Meadow Street, what a great address and what a fantastic apartment. This one is Darren. Looking forward to representing the vendor on the sale of this. It has been renovated and it's looking good. Tell us about it.
This is a great apartment, 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car spot. It's got a renovated kitchen and bathroom. It's a really popular block, this one. They're expecting to have a great result here, and we wish the vendor good luck.
It's probably, this block's probably best known, or one of the things it's well known for, is not only its oversized apartment, but it's got the most amazing grounds.
Yeah.
When do you ever see an apartment that's got all these gardens around it? It's quite amazing. So really
We've sold a
well
few in that block over the years. They've done well. They've really
They
attracted
always
good
do well there.
investments, good homes.
That's for sure, and great location. We finish off talking about great locations. We finish off in a property that's addressed is Balaclava Road, although it runs all the way along Ontario. This is the most incredible property. We did do GPTV from there last week, and it's 92 Balaclava Road, Caulfield North, on a block of land. It's 981 square metres on title, which is over 10,000, like 10,500 square feet in the old. What an amazing property. Let's talk about it.
Beautiful facade. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car spots, single story home, northwest facing, beautiful pool garden. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. And
Just move in.
nothing to do.
Just beautiful home.
You're selling a lot of the prestige homes in
We
the area.
are.
How does this home rate amongst them?
Oh, right up there.
Yeah,
It's
it is
a
right up there,
stunner.
isn't it?
It's a
Yeah.
stunning,
Yeah,
stunning.
the
home.
facade is gorgeous. Everyone loves the look from the street. Really pretty.
It was
pretty
built
home.
by Omnicom, who
Yep.
are
Yes.
known as one of the best builders, if not the
Correct.
best builder in the area. And the vendor built it for themselves.
Yep.
How long ago was it now? I don't know, some
It was
20
in
years
20 years ago.
20 years old or thereabouts. Don't
How's
quote us
that
exactly.
north-facing area
Yeah.
with the pool?
Love that
Cool.
back garden.
And that al fresco area out there, walking out and looking into the
Beautiful.
garden. It's a beautiful
It is
garden.
a beautiful home and a rare offering, never been offered before for sale. 1:30 this Sunday brings down the curtain, and I know Philip will be
We're very
pacing
excited.
up and
We're
down on
excited.
Saturday
Yeah.
night, getting excited
Yeah, we are.
to bring that auction to the market. That's a big wrap of the homes that we've got coming up, but this weekend is a bit like the calm before the storm.
Yep.
There is some great offerings. However, even though there's great offerings, if you see something you like at the right price, buy it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel and seem like it's going to be an overly supplied
No,
spring to
exactly.
great quality listings.
Exactly.
So jump forward. However, if you want to sell, of course, the message is to get on board. That's a big wrap on GPTV on this early October edition, of which the Tigers reign and become supreme.
Yep.
And good luck to them, because what a club with a heart and with a I've always said they've got the best song. They've got the best song. And how was that yellow and black?
Yeah.
The screaming would have been incredible to stand.
It's incredible.
To hear the yellow and
Great
black.
atmosphere.
And no one would have left in a big
37
rush.
years is
Oh,
a long time between
The only
drinks,
people that
isn't it?
left
It's
were the
good.
people that weren't a Tiger supporter.
Yes. I mean, I guess you've got to think about those
Yeah, no.
poor Adelaide people.
No.
You jump on a bus, you come over, you
Yes.
see the team get trounced, and back home you
Back
go,
they go.
to the city of churches. Sorry about that, Adelaide. Too
Over
bad for you.
100,000 people at that game. It was incredible. Big
Incredible.
numbers.
Well, that's for the Tigers. That's a big wrap for them. Let's see what happens next year. It seems
Go
to be
Bombers in 2018.
Go the Blues. It seems to be. Put James Hurd up there on the
Yeah,
notes.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was very
well,
nice, wasn't it? But it seems to be the battlers and the underdogs are winning. And funny how we've got all these mighty interstate teams. Yet Leon from our office, who's a footy maniac, rightly said 9 out of 10 of the last grand finals have been won by Victoria-based teams.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep.
So you can't complain about all the funding given to all the interstaters,
That's
because
right.
it comes back to the home of football, Victoria. How good are we? That's a big wrap on GPTV. I'm Gary Pearce.
I'm Sally Zellman.
I'm Darren Crongold.
Great to have you both here. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
next week.